They weren't in vain. If I had to put the sentiment into words, I could have phrased it that way. It was only because of our friends' sacrifice that we could now escape. In that sense, their deaths definitely had meaning, or something to that effect. But saying that would be insincere, dishonest. They didn't die so that we could be free. They fought to win and died fighting. In a war, they were tricked into joining at that. I couldn't find any significance in their deaths. In a sense, their deaths were nothing but the unfortunate result of their being manipulated. That was a much more cold-hearted way of putting it, but it was closer to how I really felt about it. Don't just stand there with that dopey look on your face. Say something. Sorry. Well, I'm glad that you didn't give me some half-assed positivity at least. What do you mean? Part of me wanted to cling onto anything that would gloss over this whole situation. If you'd said something carelessly optimistic, it would have been way too tempting to get on board with it. But your silence just now let me know it's okay to feel this despair. I'm glad. I see. Can you give me 30 minutes to myself?
Huh?
Sure, but why? Take a wild guess. I don't want you to see me cry. I'm going to think about how my father is probably dead and the Osuzuki clan with him. And I'll also think about our friends as meaningless stats while I'm at it. Right. When I'm done crying, I'll place my trust in you and we can start thinking about what we can do from here on. I just need a little time. I understand. Thanks. Oh, do you want a hug before I leave? I waited for Kurata in my room. Her father is gone and her friends died in vain. It's all so horrible that no one would want to believe it, but in spite of all that, she still chose to trust me. She really is one tough girl. Just as the 30 minutes were up, Kurata arrived at my room. Pardon the wait. Are you okay? Of course, who do you take me for? Well, I guess I should probably drop the smug act from here on out. Now that my father's dead, the proud Osuzuki name has died with him. I think you can keep it up if you want. Even if the Osuzuki clan is no more, you're still the same proud Kurata Osuzuki as before. What? Nothing. I was simply impressed you were able to offer a few half-decent words of encouragement. I braced myself for you to rub salt in my wounds with some insincere inanities. Don't talk as if I were that kind of psychopath. Anyway, let's think about what we're gonna do from here. The escape pod takes off in 2 days, yes? We need to persuade the others to join us without Sirei catching on before then. The more I think about it, the more this seems like a game that's impossible to win. Yeah, I hear that. There's just not enough time, and keeping things out of Sirei's notice is a tall order, too. If we fail to persuade even one of them, they'll probably go right to Sirei and tell him what we're up to. Should we just give up? Say what? I'm kidding. Well, half kidding. There's a notable disparity between our goals and the obstacles in our way. Even without Sirei keeping an eye on us, 2 days would be a tight window to convince everyone. To start with, we'll need to do something about Sirei. What kind of something? Who knows? The only thing that comes to mind is smashing him to pieces. Huh? Smash him to pieces. It's not an option, right? I suppose so. Yes, that might work. At first I thought it would be too dangerous, not to mention against the rules, but desperate times call for desperate measures. And Sirei's rules are a bunch of hogwash anyway. If we destroy him before we would persuade the others, we won't need to worry about anyone blowing our cover if we fail to convince him. We can even bring anyone we don't convince to the artificial satellite by force if we have to. It's more than satisfactory. So, what do we do? The clock's ticking. We need to move fast. I'm more than fine with taking him out, but I'll leave the final choice to you. Well, in that case,